How to complete your SAM project. So once you click your link inside of Canvas to go to Cengage, or you can actually open the assignment straight in when you log in directly to Cengage, either one, you should click on the assignment and then you get this screen. So we have some extra things right in here to make sure that you have the right version of Excel, common mistakes that students make, which is a wonderful thing to review on that. There's a video how to watch it, but you're watching it right now here too. And then down in here, depending on who your professor is, it tells you how many attempts that you have. And you never have to start from the very beginning. On your second attempt, you will start with your first attempt and then make any changes to it. So click on your Start button, and then you get this lovely screen right here. So step 1, step 2, and step 3. So the first step is that you need to download the instruction file, which is a Word document. And then you also need to download the Excel file, and it should have your name right here. If it doesn't have your name, you're using your friend's computer, they're logged into Cengage, something's not right. Close everything down. Make sure you are logged into Canvas, you are logged into Cengage. So I can click on these individually if I want to, or I can click on the Download All button. Okay, so once I download everything, stop, and I can close out of Cengage. I don't need anything yet right in here. Okay, open up my file. I always have my instructions, right? I'm going to double click on that because my laptop is geared to open up documents. So I have my instructions. It's going to tell me exactly word for word what to do in here. It doesn't tell me how. It tells me what to do. So don't just start right here. Always start up here. And the first thing you have to do is save it with a new name by changing the 1 to a 2. Okay, you have to have that. So let's open up the Excel file. Now, please don't just double click because some of your laptops aren't quite set up yet. Make sure that you open up your Excel first. Make sure that it is installed on your hard drive, right? I'm just going to click on a blank workbook right here and do File, Open, and then Browse to wherever you have that saved. So that way you know you're working in the right platform. If you're on that, and then hit Enable. If you're on the online version of Excel, that is not the right version for this class. There is going to be things that are just not available in the menu. Okay, so once I have this, I'm going to do File, Save As, save it wherever I want to, but then change that 1 to be a 2. Do not put the extension after it. Excel will do that for me. So I hit Save, float my eyes up to the title bar, and then make sure that I have the new name. All right, notice down at the bottom we have tabs. Please make sure that you learn your material before you just jump right into a project, because they will, over time, get more and more advanced. All right, once I'm all set in here, project steps, right? What it wants me to do. So I'm going to do step by step. You're welcome to use the SAM project hints that I have, or all the lovely videos and playlists for every single module that we have. It's just the SAM projects are testing to make sure you learned the material. Okay, when you are done with all those steps, make sure you hit Save, File, save your work. If you have it up in your quick access toolbar, hit the Save button. Make sure it's saved. Okay, then you can close out of everything, go back into Cengage. Now, this is kind of a nice place too. Let's say that you're working at the library, and then once you work on the library and you didn't bring a flash drive or anything with you, or you're not hooked up to your OneDrive or Google Drive, they have a cloud spot right here. So I can click right here, right? Go and find where I put that file, hit Open, save it here. So it's saying that I saved it here, and I don't have to submit it yet. I can go back then the next day, go to a different computer in the library, download it, and then work on it again. Now, if it does not let you upload a file, it's because your file names are not matching. So notice how Sam right here is telling you what that file name needs to be. The majority of times when you have an issue, it says .xlsx. Again, there's 2 of those extensions, and you can't have that. All right, once that file is uploaded and you think you are done, you hit Submit, right? It's going to give you your first attempt here. You have two different options on that. You have the graded summary report or a study guide. So always review, see what you did. So I'm going to hit the graded summary report. Let's go take a look at how I did. And it's going to tell me that I did absolutely horrible because I didn't do any of the steps. So I scored a 0 out of 20. Every single step, Sam gives you a little feedback back in here. That's what went wrong. Again, doesn't tell you how to fix it, what went wrong. Each step has the points assigned to it over on the side. So that is great. So please use that. Oops, let me go back to it real quick. Another thing that Sam provides too, when you go over to the worksheet, are the red flags. So the red flags will also be comments. Let me get my comments going. Oops, I'm enabling. Sorry. All right. Then it'll tell you too, with these red flags, where that step is located. I think those are pretty cool. All right. Now the other way that you can do this is that study guide. So I'm going to click on the study guide. It opens up for me. And now the study guide will have links right into the ebook, and I can look for any task. So right inside of here, right, it said that each one of these is a -1, right? It's also going to show right in here when, and this is a new textbook, so they will have updates. It will work for you sooner or later. And then it'll have a link right here, which will go back to the training, our SAM virtual training, and then a link to the ebook too. So those are kind of handy on that. All right, let's say that I want to do this again. So I take that first attempt, that file, open it up, fix any of those attempts, right? Click here again. Whoops, once I have that done, and that's number 2, right? Click it again, upload the new file, and then I can resubmit for the second attempt. So I'm going to go ahead and close this down. If you have any questions, please make sure you email me.